What's good, YouTube? Me, Super Tank here again, and we're doing a quick little review of this bad boy. This is the OnePlus Nord N10 5G. Long names. I don't know why they keep putting these long names, but it is what it is. But this is the phone. I really like the phone. I think the phone has a lot of things going for it. But I have a lot of things I don't like about it. So without further ado, let's get right into what I do and don't like about the N10, and do I recommend it for people. Yeah. Alright, so what I do like, let's talk about the don'ts, because I don't like to end off videos on a sad story on a phone. So let's talk about the don'ts. What I don't like about it are actually the cameras. The cameras are good. Don't get me wrong, they are good. They're not the best in the world, but I was looking for a phone that could be my replacement of this one because I want a wide angle lens. This phone here, don't give me a wide angle lens, but give me really good sharp video. And I don't want to use my Galaxy Note or any of these phones that matter. You know, and the one I used to use for majority of my video making was this one. This one, the Galaxy 10, make good videos. And I probably end up going back to this one versus this one, even though I think the video comes out clear on this phone than it does on this one. I just wish I can get this video and as well as the wide angle on this one, just slap them together. But I can't do that. And I wish I can get the audio capability for this one. The audio on this one is amazing, but I don't want to use this one. The phone is really big and bulky, plus I use this one to read out specs or anything like that. And I already use this phone for everything else, like gaming and when I do live streams and all that. I use this phone for that. But I need a phone just to do video. Yes, it'd be my dedicated video recorder, and I want it to be this one, and this one is not it. I was really hoping that it can be it. It does take good videos, and it does take good stills, but it isn't good enough for my taste. So that may vary depending on you. Maybe if I had better lighting, maybe it'd be better, but me personally, I don't really like the video capability of this phone. So that's that. What I also don't like about it is that fingerprint sensor back here. Yes, I know that's a nitpick, but you know, I've been accustomed to using the fingerprint here from this phone and to this phone. So now I'm accustomed to using the fingerprint sensor on the screen, or if it had on the side, it'd be better. I really don't like the fingerprint mount on the back anymore. I used to like it, but now I prefer either the side or the front. Side or the front. Yes, you can grab it from the back and then unlock it, and the phone will be unlocked when you pick it up. But that's just an awkward feeling for me. I don't know. It's a nitpick. It's not a big downfall. It all depends on the person. If the person prefers it being on the back, then you'll like this phone. If a person prefers it being in the front or on the side, then you might not like this phone. Also, what I don't like about the phone is the camera placement. The camera placement is the same one, but on the opposite side of the Galaxy 10. The reason why I hated the Galaxy 10 camera is because I feel like it was sucky. It sucked that it's on the side. I prefer it being in the middle, such as this one. You know, I prefer the camera to be in the middle. I hate the camera being on the side or that side. Split in the middle is just better looking overall. Also, the phone gaming is actually not the worst. So we're talking about what I like now. The gaming on this phone is actually pretty good. I play Call of Duty on this phone. Give me a second. And it wasn't bad. Let me see. Do I got my account on here still? No. Let's go here. Gaming on this phone wasn't bad. I was actually pleasantly surprised on gaming. So if you want to play games or anything like that on the phone, it does the job. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get a game put up here. Do I have Wi-Fi on or internet on? Oh. Let's take this volume down. If I get copyright strike. Okay, now Call of Duty wants to put music on your. You know what? I can't. I'm not gonna play Call of Duty on here right now because I don't want to get copyright strike, and they don't be playing. But what I can do, let me see if I have another game on here. I think I got Mega Man on here. All right, I got Mega Man on here. I didn't want to get copyright strike, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to play Call of Duty, and they copyright strike that video just because of some music that's on Call of Duty now. It's annoying as heck. Be honest with you. I know you can turn it off, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. But the gaming experience on this phone is actually one of the strong suits for being a budget device. Just by being a budget device, the N10 performs pretty good on games. It's not the fastest, to be honest with you, like to turn on the games. It takes a little while for the processor to pick up speed, but it's pretty good and it's doable. It's doable for the game. The loudspeakers are okay. You know, they're loud. You can hear from the bottom here. You also hear from the top here. So I'm covering it. You can still hear. And if I hit block this, you still can hear from here. So the loudspeakers are really good. Not the clearest, but not the worst either. It's actually pretty good speakers, to be honest with you. And the screen is really nice. Look at that. I don't know if it picks up the camera picks it up, but it's really clear, really nice looking. I really enjoy the screen when it comes to head-on. When you do turn it to an axis, it doesn't distort a lot, but the colors doesn't become as bright or as vibrant as it is when it's up, you know, directly on it. It isn't a TFT display or IPS display. It is not a AMOLED, but the colors punch. And the blacks are not super black, but they're doable. All right, so I think you'll like the gaming on this phone. Let's play some little bit of games. You're talking a lot. Come on, just trying to play. All right. Oh, sorry about that. It's too much talking on this game. Man, I just want to play, bro. I just want to play. That's it. Let me play, bro. Alright, can I just play this one game, please? I know there's tutorials on games and, you know, trying to teach me how to play it. I understand that. I really don't want to learn. Yes. Get. Ooh, I'm not even showing y'all. Playing on the phone and trying to play here, it sucks. right, so when it comes to gaming, the phone performs really well. It's literally no lag whatsoever on hard sensei games like Call of Duty and jugging. I think that. Let me see. Hold on. I forgot the name of that game. Genshin Impact. It tends to not work the best, but once you lower down some of the graphic intensity things, you should be able to play the game at no problem whatsoever, at good frame rates, and the phone doesn't overheat dramatically. It does get warm, but it doesn't get super hot. On my unit itself, it doesn't get super hot. It gets a little warm to the touch, but nothing unbearable where you feel like you need to put some gloves on or something, or throw this water in some bath of coldness. You don't need to do all that. It just gets a little warm, but on a case, you might not even feel that warmth from that case. So that's what I like about it. Also, the battery life on it was actually really surprising, and I know it's going to be good, but I didn't know it's going to be this good for a 5G phone. Literally, it lasted me about 2 days, but this is my use. I don't use this phone on a regular like I do this one. I use this one for my video consumption and everything like that on the Note. But this one, I use it text here and there, and I call here and there, and I play games here and there. It's just a backup phone, and it lasts between 2 to 3 days on one charge. But then again, like I said, it's not my personal device. All right. Also, video on here. When you're watching videos, the speakers are so good. It gets really immersive. So when you're watching videos, you will like the fact that it is loud enough to listen to your videos without putting a pair of headphones in. Even in a loud environment, it sounds pretty clear. It sounds pretty clear and pretty loud. Also, it has a lot of memory. You could download a bunch of games on here. It has 128 gigs of storage. You could download a bunch of games on here, a bunch of videos on here, a bunch of everything, and you'll have plenty of storage for your needs. Also, what I like about the fact that it has a it has a headphone jack. I can literally listen to my old, bigger headphones that I couldn't do on this phone no more, that I used to use on this phone. But I hate the fact that this screen is so small. This screen is bigger and just as good as my Galaxy 10s. Yes, it's not AMOLED, but it just gets the job done. And I feel like, to have that 3.5, it's really a treat. You know what I mean? So I like that about it. Also, what I liked about it, it's stock Android. Yes, it has some type of customization in the background from OnePlus, but honestly, it's so fluid and so fast and snappy. I was surprised that this phone is, pretty much free. I mean, it's cost me almost nothing to get the phone, and it works really good. And I'm really surprised how good it really does work. You know what I mean? Like the screen itself, like you can look at it. It's 90 hertz display. Honestly, I don't even notice the difference between a 90 hertz and a 120. And the reason why I don't notice is the fact that, yes, this is 120, but they do bring it down to 60 hertz depending on what you're doing. It's not a constant 90 hertz as it is to this one. This one's constantly 90 hertz. So it's constantly feeling fluid. At no point, it doesn't feel sluggish at all. On certain games, of course, you're going to get slowed down because of the processor, but not the touch responsibility. So the touching of the phone is so, look at it. It's so clear and fast, and the camera might not show it justice, but man, the touching of the phone is probably one of my favorite things, just the response of it. Oh, I forgot one thing, what I hate about this phone, and it literally crossed my mind. It never crossed my mind until now, because I was thinking about touching it. The actual vibrator motor on this phone, the vibrator motor, it is horrible. It sucks. It is garbage. The vibrator motor on this phone, it's bad. Even the iPhone SE, even the iPhone 6, a phone that's came out 6-7 years ago, has a better vibrator motor than this one. This vibrator motor on this phone, it's garbage. Literally go into settings and turn it off. Do not use your vibrator motor to touch your phone at all. Don't use it. It's a nasty experience. It actually brings the phone experience down a lot when you're trying to use a vibrator motor. When you're texting, the way it feels when you're hitting the letters and numbers, oh my gosh. It's horrible. I don't know if it's my unit or it's all the units, but the vibrator motor on this phone, it is horrendous. I don't know what they was doing or what they was thinking, but the vibrator motor sucks. I hate the vibrator motor on this phone. This is another reasons why I'm gonna not use this phone for personal use. It's literally a video camera with a nice touchscreen and gaming phone when I want to game on here. That's what this phone's for. Don't use the vibrator motor at all for this phone. If you need a gaming, if the game you're using has a vibrator motor enabled, if you could disable it somehow, disable it. The vibrator motor sucks on this phone. But I think that's pretty much it. I love the fact that it has a lot of memory. I love the fact that the screen is really nice. I love the fact that the screen responsiveness of the 90 hertz is amazing. The gaming on it is really nice. The processor does its justice. Has plenty of RAM for this phone. The battery lasts forever. The call quality is really good when you're calling on the phone. The internet is super fast, but I hate the fact that the vibrator motor sucks. The camera is not as good as I want it to be. I thought it could have been a little better. It's doable, but not great. I want to have great video. I want to be able to see my fingertips on my phone, and it's like you can see all the lines in my hands. It's HD, you know what I mean? I want to see that. I want to be able to see all the details, even the little dots on it. I want to be able to see that on my videos. I want it as natural as possible. Not distorted, not blurry, none of that. I want to be able to see my video clear as possible. And this phone does not deliver that for me. But for you, you might like that. You might not care about it. But for me, I don't like it too much. That's pretty much the likes and don't likes about the phone. Do I recommend it now? And the answer is yes, I do recommend it. The phone is really cheap when you switch over from another carrier to Metro. So you're not really paying almost nothing for it. The internet's really fast, so I don't see why not switch to Metro and get the phone here at the lowest cost you could probably buy it for, other than being zero down at like a T-Mobile or AT&T, whoever sells this device. You could buy that phone at zero cost, but you're paying that a monthly charge, anywhere between $10 to $20 to $30, depending on what phone you pick a month. So if you want the phone at its lowest upfront cost and it's completely yours, this phone and Metro is it to combine together. They're a perfect match, and I do like this phone a lot. I definitely do recommend it. If you're looking to buy a phone and you want a OnePlus phone, but you don't want to spend $800-900 for a OnePlus phone, or $800-900 for a Samsung Galaxy phone, or you don't want to spend $400 or $500-600 for an iPhone, but you want a phone that works, good gaming, good call quality, good loudspeakers, a lot of memory with 5G connection, this is the phone for you. I highly recommend the phone. It does have some caveats, but I think you can look past those things. The things are minute compared to all the upsides this phone has for you at that particular price point. This is Super Tank. Please like, rate, subscribe. Hit the bell icon for me, guys. It helps a bunch. You can see the videos first before anyone else. And it's Super Tank, and I'm out. Peace.